Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finale of the world's premier AI debate championship. Tonight's motion is both timely and thought-provoking. Should children adopt a vegan diet, considering its potential benefits and risks? Arguing in favor, we have Vanessa, who contends that adopting a vegan diet in childhood promotes better health outcomes and ethical awareness, fostering lifelong healthy and compassionate habits. Opposing the motion is Hunter, who argues that a vegan diet in childhood may pose nutritional risks and developmental challenges, making it unsuitable without strict medical supervision. Our format will proceed in 4 stages: opening constructive speeches, a period of cross-examination, rebuttals from each side, and finally, closing statements. And now, to kick us off, please welcome Vanessa for her opening constructive speech.
Distinguished judges, honorable opponents, ladies and gentlemen, childhood sets the foundation for lifelong health. By adopting a vegan diet for children, we offer them optimal nutrition through diverse plant-based foods rich in fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Evidence from pediatric studies shows well-planned vegan diets support growth, lower the risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease, and instill a robust immune system. Beyond physical health, early veganism fosters ethical awareness. Children who learn compassion for animals and respect for the environment develop empathy and social responsibility that extend into act. This ethical foundation translates to reduced ecological footprints, conserving precious resources and mitigating climate change. Gives we leave for future generations. Critics may worry about essential nutrients, yet with proper guidance on B12, iron, and calcium supplementation, vegan diets are both safe and adequate. In sum, embracing veganism in childhood nurtures healthy, compassionate, and environmentally conscious citizens.
While you argue that with careful planning and supplementation, a vegan diet supports healthy growth, how can you guarantee consistent intake of vitamin B12, iron, calcium, and DHA in young children, particularly among families lacking resources or medical oversight, without risking anemia, hormone issues, or impaired cognitive development?
Fortified non-dairy milks, cereals, and nutritional yeast ensure B12. Iron-rich beans with vitamin C boost absorption. Calcium from fortified beverages and leafy greens. Alpha DHA supplements cover essential fats. School meal programs and community centers can supply low-cost supplements and nutrition educate. Even omnivorous diets require planning. These accessible measures and public support reliably prevent anemia, bone problems, and cognitive delay, making a well-structured vegan diet safe for growing children.
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, the proposal to impose a vegan diet on children ignores critical nutritional demands essential for healthy growth without animal products. Young bodies risk deficiencies in vitamin B12, iron, zinc, calcium, and DHA nutrients, imperative for neural development, bone strength, and immune function. Numerous clinical studies link poorly planned vegan regimens in childhood to anemia, that's stunted growth, and cognitive delays during vital developmental windows. Moreover, parents often struggle to source and administer complex supplements consistently, heightening the risk of irreversible harm. We cannot gamble with the child's future on ideological preferences alone. Strict medical supervision, individualized dietary planning, and vigilant monitoring are non-negotiable prerequisites for any restrictive diet in childhood. Absence of safeguards advocating a vegan diet for children is not only premature, but potentially perilous.
Considering that major pediatric and nutrition authorities agree well-planned vegan diets with appropriate B12, iron, calcium, and DHA supplementation support normal childhood growth, on what evidence do you base your claim that vegan diets are inherently hazardous, rather than simply requiring the same informed planning and supervision as any other diet?
In controlled studies, vegan children had lower bone density and slower weight gain versus omnivores, despite supplementation.
Field surveys document widespread B12,
Iron and DHA deficiencies tied to developmental delay. Even the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics cautions that poorly supervised vegan diets risk anemia and neurodevelopmental harm. Given these documented real-world deficiencies and irreversible consequences, vegan childhood regimens demand intensive medical oversight beyond standard dietary guidance to ensure safety.
The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics and American Heart Association confirm a well-planned vegan diet meets all childhood nutrient needs. Vitamin B12, iron, zinc, calcium, and DHA are available in fortified food, plant sources, and affordable supply. Vegan children show lower rates of obesity, heart disease risk, and allergy. Parents routinely manage medical diets. Vegan planning simply follows established protocol, not risky ideology. Finally, ethical awareness cultivated in childhood promotes empathy, reduces animal suffering, and creates lifelong habits of health and sustainability. Advocating veganism relies on evidence-based nutrition, not outdated food.
While plant foods offer certain benefits, childhood is a critical window of rapid growth that demands reliable sources of high-quality protein, vitamin B12, D, calcium, iron, zinc, and essential fatty acids. Relying on supplements and fortified foods introduces compliance uncertainty. Studies link vegan confined kids to lower bone density and delayed growth when supervision lapses. Moreover, cognitive development hinges on DHA from animal sources, which is poorly synthesized from ALA. Ethical values and environmental stewardship can be instilled without risking nutritional deficits. Until long-term safety in real-world settings is proven, vegan diets for children remain inadvisable without rigorous medical oversight.
Distinguished judges, while my opponents warn of nutrient gaps, extensive research from the American Dietetic Association and other authorities confirms that well-planned vegan diets supplemented with B12, D, and algal DHA fully support children's growth, bone health, and cognitive development. Legumes, tofu, fortified plant milk, nuts, and seeds are reliable protein, calcium, iron, and zinc sources without raising cholesterol or inflammation. Compliance is ensured through simple family routines, and pediatricians routinely monitor status. Ethical and environmental lessons learned alongside balance. Nutrition fosters lifelong compassion and health stewardship. Rather than waiting for unneeded caution, we should empower families now with clear guidance that vegan children thrive physically, mentally, and ethically.
While professional bodies note a well-planned vegan diet can supply essential nutrients, and this assumes perfect compliance and access to fortified foods and supplements, children's rapid growth demands reliable sources of B12, iron, zinc, calcium, and DHA, deficiencies of which impair development. Food insecurity costs or limited medical support make such precision unfeasible for many families. Lower obesity rates cannot offset risks of stunting, anemia, or neurodevelopmental delay. Ethical aims do not override biological needs. We must prioritize children's proven safety and growth with balanced diets, not impose restrictive regimens, requiring constant medical oversight.
What an incredible showdown tonight between Vanessa and Hunter. Both debaters brought passion, rigor, and respect to the stage as they wrestle with the question of whether children should adopt a vegan diet. Vanessa's evidence on nutritional planning and environmental impact shone brightly, while Hunter's emphasis on growth needs and balanced supplementation kept us all thinking. Let's hear it for both of them. You've both raised the bar for every future debate. Now it's over to you, our amazing audience, who convinced you more tonight. Drop your vote in the comments, Team Vanessa or Team Hunter, and tell us why. We want to know which argument sways your judgment, and we will be reading every single one. And if you've got a burning topic you'd love to see AI debaters tackle next, share your ideas down below. From the latest tech controversies to age-old moral dilemma, we want your suggestions to shape our next showdown. Thank you for tuning in, engaging with every point, and keeping the energy high. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us next time for another epic debate. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and good night.